Hi, I'm back. I want to start with the story of how everything begun and with a little update on what's been going on with me. All right. My drug of choice was pretty much amphetamine. Since I was a young child, about 7, I was diagnosed with ADHD and I was put on medication for it. And as I got older, I progressed to a eating disorder, and which led to the abuse of amphetamines. um I never really seen an issue with it because I had self issues with myself, and because of that, I was in, of course, the first stage of denial. Even though I've been on probation, I never been to jail up until like last year. um well, I had a son, and I thought at one point, with the stuff that I had going on at the time, that I wasn't getting him back, and which progressed. And there's certain drugs in my life that I ever said that I would never use, and methamphetamine was one of them. And I one day said, "F it, I'm gonna use it," because drinking was not helping me at the time cope with my problems. And when I got him back, I found myself in a hard position. I'm trying to get off, and I did like an intensive outpatient program. I was told there that they would not, like, pretty much it didn't help me because I felt like they were trying to tell me that I would never be clean. I never was going to finish anything, so I pretty much said F you. I left the program, and after I left the program, I painted this big picture, and I was sober for 4 years. Now, with those 4 years clean, I did end up losing my son, becoming pregnant with my daughter. My son is adopted by my parents, which I'm very grateful for because he's still in my life. So my son is my legally my brother. He's 8 years old, and he he's amazing. He's an amazing child. He knows what I'm going through, and maybe it can help him, educate him, like, hey, you might face something like this because they say it's genetic. So I'm trying to educate him through my point of view. Um, After I had my daughter, she's about almost a year old. I tried to get a job at a place where I guess looks do very matter. I was about 160 pounds. I was very happy with myself on the way I looked. And they told me I need to lose a lot of weight, and that's kind of stemmed to leading to my eating disorder. And with my eating disorder, of course, it came to drugs. So I found myself on and off using, and I got to the point where I could no longer control it. And at that time, I realized I was pregnant now with my now son, and I you don't really understand what rock bottom is until you actually get there. And I'm grateful I hit it as early as I did. I was willing to go to treatment. I did 2 months of rehab, and I'm doing intensive outpatient. I'm doing that 3 times a week, and I'm doing one-on-ones once a week. And today I just met with a recovery specialist in my county, in my state. Um, they have recovery specialists designated for mothers and pregnant women. So I just signed up for that today. I just got done with them not long ago. Update too, because I got clean, fully clean, when I was 18 weeks pregnant. I'm 32 weeks now. Um, he's a healthy little baby boy. He's 4 pounds, 4 ounces. There's no concerns with him as of now. So I'm very grateful. He's in the 60 percentile. Anyone who knows that is like one being the smallest, 100 being the biggest. So 60 is putting him in he's measuring about 5-6 days ahead of what he should be, which I'm very grateful for considering my past and my youth. So with the IOP, the one-on-one, and the recovery specialist, I am doing that a lot. There's a couple people across the states that I write to, and keep in contact throughout their journey of their recovery. Their letters back, you know, saying that I inspired them and stuff is one thing that helps me be driven to what they do. It's amazing. Today, besides just that, I really have nothing to do. I'm probably just gonna go to the beach. My old sponsor that helped me get into rehab, that started my journey, I'm gonna be seeing her this weekend. So that's pretty amazing for me, which is great, and I'm very happy. You know, so I'll let you guys know when I do see her how that goes, and I'll tell you a little bit more about my story. You know, if anyone has any certain questions, even if they don't ask me on my YouTube channel, I will be airing it and telling what the question might have been, and my answer. Because it's all new starting this, because I feel like I said before, there's not a lot of, you know, people out there who are sharing their story or willing to work with other people in recovery, who, especially as a parent or who've been pregnant, there's not a lot for us to feel like we have a connection with. So my goal is to help others. Eventually, I think when I hit my 18-month mark clean, I will be starting to become a certified recovery specialist, and then going from there as a drug and alcohol counselor. So this is the first step of doing that, and this also helps me with my process and admitting who I am and what I need to work on, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to share that journey with others, and hopefully I can help someone and they can help me, because I'm not perfect. We all are not. So yeah, about 13 weeks clean, about to be 14, and proud of it. I feel really good right now. There was a time of a month where I wasn't, you know, feeling so well about the whole situation, but I stuck through it. Because if I don't do it for me, I can't do it for my kids. And you know, they don't have their father, and I'd be damned if they lose their mother. So I'm proud and I'm happy. So stay updated.